All right, so for this question, it says to graph the equation y equals negative x squared plus 4x plus 5 on the accompanying set of axes. You must plot 5 points, including the roots and the vertex. All right, so the first thing we want to do is put this into vertex form. All right, so in order to do that, we have to pull out a negative 1 first. All right, so what that's going to tell us is that the parabola is going to be upside down because a is negative 1. All right, so what we need to do next is we need to go ahead and complete the square. All right, so when we do that, we get half of negative 4, which is negative 2 squared is 4. So remember, we take the middle term, divide it by 2, then we square it. And because we're keeping it on the same side, we actually want to make this the opposite side because we're trying to make it so that we are keeping it equal. All right, so when I do all that, I get x squared minus 4x plus 4. And we're going to deal with that separately. So then we're just going to take that negative 1 and distribute it to each part. All right, so my vertex is going to be at 2, 9. So we're going to go to 2 and up to 9. Okay, and let's see. Our a is going to be negative, so we're going in a downward direction. And it's by negative 1. So we go over 1, and we're going to plug it in. So let's just plug in 1 for this. So y is going to be, oops. When we plug in for x, we got to figure out what y is. All right, so let's say that x is 1. Okay, we're going to do negative 1 times negative 1 squared, because 1 minus 2 is negative 1, plus 9. So negative 1 plus 9 is 8. Okay, I know by my properties of parabolas that my other side is going to be the same. Okay, so let's plug in 0. So y is going to equal negative 1 times negative 2 squared plus 9. All right, so that's going to be 5. So when x is 0, y is 5. And we're going to have the same thing going on over here. Okay, so let's see, that gives us our 5 points. And we can sketch it. Okay, now I believe the Delta Math will actually give you the values that you need to see. It's always a good idea to also check your answer. So I put the Delta or the Desmos calculator up, and I typed in here what the original equation was. And then I took my points that I thought I had correct, and I just labeled them on the graph. So they all matched up the right way, and that proved here that I did the right work. So I want you guys to be going through the work, checking in on Desmos, and then putting it in. So I'm only giving you a few questions because I just want you to take your time and do a good job on it.